Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Speak English Podcast. I'm David, and I'm so excited you're here with us today.
And I'm Sarah. We love having you with us, and today's episode is going to be super helpful if you're trying to improve your English pronunciation.
That's right. Today we're going to talk about a technique that's helped so many learners speak more naturally and confidently in real conversations.
It's called shadowing. If this sounds new or strange to you, don't worry. We're going to explain exactly what it is and how it can totally help you.
Picture yourself walking right behind someone, copying their every step. Shadowing is like that, but with your voice instead of your feet. Pretty cool, right?
Exactly. You listen to a native speaker and try to copy what they say in real time. Same rhythm, same intonation, same speed. It's like echoing with purpose.
But here's the thing. Most people never even try this because it sounds weird or too hard. So they stick to reading or repeating slow audio again and again.
And even though that can help a little, it often leads to robotic speech. You end up knowing the words, but still sounding awkward or too stiff when speaking.
Be honest. Have you ever practiced a sentence over and over and still felt like something just didn't sound right, no matter how hard you tried?
Or maybe you sound like your phone's voice assistant, clear but not very human. That happens when you focus only on words, not the music of the language.
Shadowing fixes that. It trains your brain to hear how English really sounds and helps your mouth get used to the natural flow of native speech.
We're going to break it down for you in a simple, fun way, so you can start using shadowing today and feel the difference in your English almost immediately.
Imagine finally watching a movie in English and actually keeping up with the way they talk, or speaking in a conversation without overthinking every word.
Imagine talking to someone and not worrying about how you sound, because you've trained your brain and your mouth to sound more natural, more fluent.
That's exactly what shadowing can help you with. And that's why this episode could be a big turning point in your English learning journey.
We're not just going to tell you to shadow. We'll show you how to do it the right way, avoid the common mistakes, and make it feel fun and motivating.
Because let's be real. If something feels boring or awkward, we won't keep doing it. But if it's fun, and we see results, we'll stick with it, right?
And that's the goal here, making shadowing something you can actually enjoy while training your ears and mouth to work together like a native speaker's.
The more you do it, the more fluent you'll sound. Your confidence will grow, and you'll stop second-guessing yourself every time you speak English.
Pronunciation isn't just about getting sounds right. It's about expressing yourself clearly, confidently, and connecting with people in a natural way.
Think about your favorite English song. When you sing along, you're not just repeating lyrics. You're feeling the rhythm and flow. That's what shadowing does.
Shadowing brings life to your English. You stop sounding like a textbook and start sounding like someone who really lives the language. That's powerful.
So now that you know why this is such a big deal, let's dive into the most common mistakes English learners make when trying to use shadowing.
These are things you might be doing without realizing it, and they could be holding you back from getting real results. So, let's take a closer look.
All right, let's get into it. If you've tried shadowing before and didn't get the results you wanted, it might be because of some common mistakes that are surprisingly easy to make. Let's walk through them together so you can avoid them starting today.
Mistake number 1 is trying to shadow content that's way too difficult. If you're listening to a fast-paced podcast or movie and trying to repeat every word, you'll probably feel overwhelmed, frustrated, and maybe even give up before you really begin.
That's true. It's like trying to run a marathon when you've never even jogged around the block. You've got to start with something manageable so you can build your confidence and focus on getting the sounds right, not just keeping up.
Mistake number 2. Speaking too late. Some learners wait until the audio is finished before repeating, but that's not shadowing. It's just repeating. Shadowing means talking at the same time, even if it feels awkward at first. That's how your brain learns real rhythm.
I used to do this myself. I'd pause the audio, repeat, and then wonder why I still sounded slow and unnatural. The magic of shadowing is in syncing your speech to what you hear, like echoing instantly without overthinking it.
Mistake number 3, ignoring intonation and stress. A lot of people focus only on the words, but skip the music of English. Without rhythm, even correct words sound robotic. You've got to copy the melody, not just the message.
Yes, native speakers use pitch, pauses, and stress in every sentence. If you just say the words flatly, you miss what makes English flow. It's like playing the right notes on a piano, but with no emotion. Technically correct, but lifeless.
Mistake number 4, being too shy to speak out loud. Some learners whisper or move their lips silently. But to really improve your pronunciation, your mouth needs to move, your muscles need to work, and your voice needs to be heard.
And let's be honest. Yes, it can feel weird to talk out loud to a video or podcast, but no one's judging you. This is your personal practice space. The more you speak out loud, the faster your brain connects sounds with confidence.
All right. Now that we've covered those common mistakes, let's walk through a simple step-by-step method you can follow to shadow like a pro. Anyone can do this. You just need consistency, the right mindset, and a little bit of daily time.
Step 1. Choose the right material. Start with short, clear audio by native speakers, like interviews, YouTube clips, or podcast episodes like this one. Pick something interesting and not too fast so you don't feel lost from the start.
For example, choose a 30-second clip from your favorite show and listen to it a couple of times. This helps you get familiar with the content before trying to shadow. The benefit? You stay motivated because you're enjoying the content.
Step 2. Listen actively. Before speaking, play the audio once or twice just to hear it carefully. Focus on the pronunciation, intonation, and where the speaker pauses. Imagine you're preparing to perform that exact voice and rhythm.
Think of it like learning a dance routine. You watch the steps first, understand the flow, then you jump in and try it. Listening first helps your brain get ready to copy more accurately, and that makes your practice way more effective.
Step 3. Shadow in real time. Now, play the clip and speak along at the same time as the speaker. Match the speed, tone, and energy. Don't worry if you miss a word. Just keep going. Focus on staying in rhythm and mimicking their style.
You're training your mouth and ears to work together. Even if you mess up at first, that's part of learning. Over time, your timing and flow will improve naturally, and you'll start feeling more in control when you speak.
Step 4. Record yourself. Yes, I know. It sounds scary. But recording lets you compare your speech with the original. Play both back and listen for differences in pronunciation, stress, and overall delivery. It's eye-opening.
Totally. The first time I heard myself speaking English, I cringed a little, but it helped me improve faster than anything else. Hearing your own voice helps you catch things you'd never notice while speaking.
Step 5. Repeat regularly. Shadow the same clip multiple times over a few days. You'll notice big changes from your first try to your 10th. Consistency builds fluency, and repetition helps lock those patterns into your brain.
Make it part of your routine. Even just 10 minutes a day can create real progress. You don't need hours, just regular effort. It's like going to the gym for your speaking muscles. Little by little, your fluency grows stronger.
Step 6. Mix it up. Once you're comfortable, try different voices, accents, and topics. Shadow a comedy clip one day, a news report the next. This keeps your brain flexible and helps you adapt to different ways English is spoken.
You'll become more confident in different situations, whether you're talking to a friend, giving a presentation, or ordering food in a busy restaurant. Flexibility is key to sounding natural in any context.
Let's quickly recap the steps so they're fresh in your mind. Step 1. Choose the right material. Step 2. Listen actively. Step 3. Shadow in real time. Step 4. Record yourself.
Step 5. Repeat regularly. And finally, Step 6. Mix it up. Follow these and you'll be amazed at how your pronunciation, fluency, and confidence all grow with shadowing.
So now that you know how shadowing works and how to do it the right way, let's talk about how to make it part of your daily life. Because habits are what build fluency.
Exactly. If you practice just once and then forget about it, nothing really changes. But if you turn shadowing into a daily habit, that's when the magic starts to happen.
One habit I love is starting the day in English. Before checking social media, I listen to a short English video or podcast and shadow a few lines. It wakes up my brain.
That's a great one. And at the end of the day, you can do the same. Finish your evening with a quick shadowing session. It helps reinforce what you learned and builds rhythm.
Another simple habit. Talk to yourself in English. I know it sounds silly, but just narrating what you're doing, like, "Now I'm making coffee," trains your brain to think in English.
Yes. Speaking out loud even when you're alone helps you stay connected to the language. And you don't need a script. Just say what's on your mind, like you're practicing live.
A super powerful habit is thinking in English. It takes time, but you can start small. Describe what you see, your plans, or what you're feeling, all silently in your head, in English.
And here's one of my favorites. Keep a short English journal. Write a few sentences daily about how your day went, what you learned, or what made you smile. It builds reflection and fluency.
When you combine these habits, starting and ending in English, thinking, speaking, and writing, you create a full English experience, even if you don't live in an English-speaking country.
But let's be honest, creating habits isn't always easy. There are some real challenges that learners face. Let's talk about those and how to overcome them together.
The first big one? Lack of vocabulary. You start shadowing and suddenly realize, I don't know that word. But don't stop. Just keep going and look it up later. That's how you learn.
Exactly. The key is not letting unknown words stop your flow. You can pause, write it down, and review after. Over time, your vocabulary grows naturally through exposure.
The second challenge is feeling frustrated, especially when you don't sound like the speaker. But guess what? That's normal. No one gets it perfect on the first try.
Yes, frustration means you care. But instead of giving up, celebrate progress. If you shadowed 1 minute today, that's more than yesterday. Small wins build big results.
The third challenge is lack of time. But here's a tip. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Shadowing can happen in 5-minute windows, while cooking, walking, or brushing your teeth.
You don't need an hour. Just 5 focused minutes a day can change the way you sound and feel in English. And if you miss a day, no stress. Just come back the next. Keep moving forward.
The truth is, fluency isn't about being perfect. It's about showing up, doing the work, and trusting that over time your English will grow stronger, clearer, and more natural.
Every minute you spend practicing builds something. Even when it feels invisible, it's happening. You're training your brain and voice to work in sync. That's powerful stuff.
And remember, you're not alone. We're here with you on this journey, cheering you on with every episode. You're part of the Speak English podcast community now.
So let's wrap up with this. If today's episode helped you, leave a comment with the word mastering so we know you're with us and ready to level up your pronunciation.
Also, don't forget to follow the podcast so you never miss an episode. We're here every week with tips, practice ideas, and motivation to keep your English journey exciting.
We believe in you. Keep practicing, keep showing up, and remember, progress comes with consistency. One shadow at a time, you're getting closer to fluency.
Thanks for joining us today. Keep your energy high and your English flowing. We'll see you in the next episode of Speak English Podcast.
Bye for now, and don't forget to shadow something today. Your future self will thank you. Keep going.